After another long hiatus, Berserk is back, bitches! Up, What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Berserk chapter 361, and oh my god, you'd think we'd all be used to this shit. But yes, long hiatus. After a long one, we finally got a chapter of Berserk, and I know we are a patient bunch, but my god, it feels like forever since we've had a chapter. I know it's gonna be worth it though. It's always worth it in the end. But anyway, last chapter of Berserk, we found out we are at the halfway point of this journey. We really are. And that's because the Skull Knight basically confirmed it. And we're finally going to see the full conversation with the Skull Knight. So without further ado, let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us today. Oh, it's you. And this chapter 361, is titled Crevice. As dictated by Casualty. Very mysterious as per usual. So, what do you think? A while back on that moonlit beach, you gave me some advice. Guess your concerns were overblown, huh? As you can see, I made it to this island with eye, arm, and whole body intact. Things did get a bit rough on the way here, though. That is good. Thanks. But do not let your guard falter. Casualty has yet to converge. Ooh. Hey, just what is that supposed? It's been far too long, Your Majesty. Or rather, I believe you go by Skull Knight these days. Majesty? What do you mean by Majesty? I recognize your face, the son of Vid, are you not? My name is Getfrin. Dude! Getfrin is riding on a fucking goat. Or I should say a ram. That is the correct term. But whatever. That's fucking dope. My father and I were granted many audiences with you when I was but a child. Now I am the leader of this village. That insolent child appears to have grown up well. Oh, you humble me. Oi, hold on. Old man, just how old are you? No, there's probably not much point in asking. Someone for whom time flows differently. But you have to me, hetero, unknown relationship to this knight then. I can't get rid of him more like, or his ill omens. Thick as thieves then. I understand. Thick as thieves then. Now what say you, Sir Knight? Will you accompany this black swordsman and myself to call on Hanar? Who's Hanar? A dwarf spirit of smithing and a skilled craftsman to boot. Your armor and Sir Knight's are both product. What? Your armor and Sir Knight's are products of his prowess. Wait, what? We're going to meet the dwarf who made their armors? What? There's no harm in having a chat. Very well, let us see about repairs to my armor as well. This is going to be very, very interesting. Relax and picture yourself sweeping the parties away with your broom. You've got this, Shakir. Good luck. Oh, I know it so well. You see all the others flying, and as a practitioner of magic, it makes you want to try for yourself. But it might not come naturally to such a serious and bookish girl. Relax your shoulders. To fly, you need to deal with the parties, which isn't easy. Fickle things, the lot of them. I could still only barely skim the ground. Come on now, just be light and float. Be like flower petals dancing in the wind. Clear your mind. Forget your worries and chillax. Holy shit, Chillax is in the manga. Oh god. Here we go. I feel like I'm floating. Huh? Morta? You'll pick up on it much quicker if someone actually flies, you know. Off we go. Morta, you can't just... Jeez, don't close your eyes. No. You've flown when doing astral projection, haven't you? Why so scared now? That's completely different. Now I'll die if I fall. Boom. Oh, God, this art. This art is gorgeous. I swear to God, I have to say this right now. Studio Orange, for the love of God, please adapt, since you motherfuckers seem like they have the need to do all CGI animation or adaptations for Berserk. Please adapt this, because something I found out, and this was from the Studio Orange panel, because I asked Studio Orange about texture in their animation, and this was in regards to comparison of Beastars and Hoseki no Kuni. And what they said was what they did to get that extra texture in Hoseki no Kuni was they used hand-drawn animation. So Studio Orange does will do combinations of CGI and hand-drawn animation to give texture. So god damn it. Seriously, Studio Orange, please adapt this. If we have to go the all CGI route, or if we have to go the CGI route, I really would love Studio Orange to adapt this. I feel like we can get a good adaptation out of them. The wind, actually flying into the wind sure is something. As a body of light, you're just worries. Holy shit, I read this wrong. Hold on. The wind feels good. Actually, flying into the wind sure is something. As a body of light, you're just half dreaming. So let's feel something, and lots of it. There is a lot of phrasing in that statement. I'm just gonna go roll with it, though. Yeah! Incredible! Not to brag, but I'm the best on the island when it comes to brims. I go for a ride whenever those boring old men's, lectures are about to put me to sleep. You're different from the other sorcerers on this island, Morta. Maybe more like a delinquent. Well, yeah. The whole hands to be friends thing isn't in my nature. And this is why I like Morta. 'Cause fuck that hippie shit. Seriously, I would not want to be part of that hippie shit. If I was a witch, I would not be part of that hippie shit either. But hey, look. That's Guts, and what's down this ravine? It's where the island's outcasts hang out. Those who can't adapt to the Queen's light and bloom. Rather than a place in the sun, some prefer the gloom, like that spirit you summoned earlier. Coincidentally, my master also lives down there. Why'd your buddy and Elder Gedfrin go? Why are your buddy and Elder Gedfrin going there? And I haven't seen that knight before. So curious. Let us investigate. That's the spirit. Taro, this art! I have missed this art. Oh my god, I love this art so much. Oh my god. This is indeed different from the elfin lands above. It's rather like Kilfoth. It totally is. The thing that attacked us. Yep, Wickerman. Texture. I'm going to say this right now. I have to say it, because this is something that's been bugging me. For those that don't know, because it's been a while since I've covered Berserk. Ever since Brian died, and for those of you that don't know who Brian is, you haven't been following me long enough, Brian was my boyfriend of over 12 years that died this past September. Ever since Brian died, I've not watched any new anime adaptations because it's just too depressing for me. Because a lot of the new manga to anime adaptations, just the art and animation just don't have the same depth, the same textures, the same by depth and textures, like this line work that we're seeing here. It's just not there, and it just frustrates the hell out of me, and I just can't deal with it. It's already depressing enough that I'm dealing with this shit. I don't need any more depressing things in my life. And because of that, I've just really become a manga only. And and based on what I've been seeing, I've seen like clips and stuff like that from anime adaptations, and boy, am I glad I've stayed a manga only. I really am. But anyway, this land was attacked by a great kingdom on the continent long ago. Captured enemy soldiers were sacrificed to create these. Woo! One of them gave you a spot of trouble, huh? But you have to take old tools out of the shed once in a while so they don't dull. I love this metaphor. I love it. And I love this lore, too. This is great lore right here. But I gotta read this again, because this metaphor is just great. And also the lore is great, too. But God, I love that shit. This land was attacked by a great kingdom on the continent long ago. Captured enemy soldiers were sacrificed to create these, which is fucked up as hell. But anyway, one of them gave you a spot of trouble, huh? But you have to take old tools out of the shed once in a while so they don't dull. It's kind of... that metaphor is great. It's kind of like the metaphor... oh, gosh. I fucking love this. I love this metaphor. I fucking love it. It kind of makes me think of the metaphor is if you don't learn from the mistakes of the past, you're doomed to repeat it. That's what this metaphor is making me think of. Used to be that sorcerers, witches, and magic users were measured by the rumors and fears they inspired, you know? God, I love this line! Then you see the village and it's like... Then you see the village and it's like a playground. Totally lame. You want to be carried away by your own overflowing power, don't you, Morta? We have one like that in our group, too. Yo! What? No, not even. Nothing childish like that. Not me. Stop! Master! Ooh, Morta, I see. Oh, this witch. This is the stereotypical witch. Love it. You've hardly shown your face around here as of late. Had to go greet some newcomers to the island. Ha! That's your excuse for taking a wicker man without permission? How brazen. Sorry, don't get so mad or you'll get lightheaded again. And this is, Granny Vol, my master. A master of curses and the manipulation of departed souls. The island knows her as Volvapa, the very image of an evil crone. Who are you calling a crone? Dude, she is. But this is kind of like, these remind me of like golems and shit. I like it. I intruded on this island only the other day. I am the pupil of Flora of the Spirit Wood. My name is Shakir. Apologies for hovering over you. Oh, so you're that Flora's. Ooh, did you know my master? Did you see old Gedfriend and two night guys pass by? They were headed for the Stone Forest but a moment ago. They were headed for the Stone Forest but a moment ago. Blah, the Stone Forest, the dwarves, huh? We're off. Sorry to bother you, master. Come on, scroll, goddammit. Sorry, my computer is being a little bitch right now. We're off. Sorry to bother you, master. Oi, help out with a right one once in a while, will ya? If I feel like it. Goodbye. Should I curse my dreadful pupil to grow a tail? How annoying. But this is the first time I've seen her bring someone along. I was so nervous. She's very intimidating. She got a certain look to her for sure, but she's a fun old bag. Though this guest being of all possible thing of one of Flora's, not to mention that Death's Head horseman, it does indeed look like the sleep battle talk of those old fools is coming true. What does she mean by that? Incredible. Ooh. Again, I'm sorry, I gotta admire this art. And something I've noticed, and I don't know if anyone else has noticed this too, and I've been pointing this out a lot, is ever since One Punch Man chapter 132 has come out, oh my god, brain's full of shit. Ever since One Punch Man chapter 132 came out, where we had this godly, otherworldly art from Murata come out, the mangaka have been really stepping it up on the art. And it feels like Berserk is like no exception either. This art is just fabulous. Incredible. The rock really does look like a forest. It really does. It's gorgeous. We'll walk from here. Dwarves like to make their homes in dark, tight spaces, and they're stubborn weirdos. The parties are thick here. Flying would seriously wear us out. Well, I hardly ever walk, so I'll be tired either way. Ah, there they are. Excuse us, Hanar. Ooh. What business does a sorcerer here have here in the bowels of the earth? Well, there's a familiar face, King. King? Seems you haven't slipped from this mortal coil yet, as expected of my work. It is thanks to you that I'm in good health, my friend. Good health, eh? Bah! You're just rattling in your coffin. The king! Something is... What does he mean by this? And you, I never thought I'd see that one again, nor that the two would appear together. Hanar, since you forged it, tell us, what does it mean to don that black suit of armor? Could you perhaps explain to the young man? I ain't the generous sort, but judging by how well you wear it, youngin', it seems like you've gotten some use out of it. Yeah, it's pulled me back from the brink of death many times. Thanks for that. Oh, no need for thanks. You're the owner now, only that you've used it doesn't mean you mastered it. That thing is liable to turn and possess and consume its host. Well then, let's give it a go. Woo! Oh shit, here we go! No! No! We have to end it here? Ugh! Oh, Kentaro, you're killing me, Smalls. But I will say this, though. We got a lot of good shit from this chapter. We got a lot of interesting lore. We did, including the stuff about the witches. We found a witch that has known Flora. We got the stuff about, we know who the forger of the Berserker armor is. We met him, and he said the same shit. Even though you wear the armor and you've used the armor, doesn't mean you mastered it. And I feel like here is where we're going to see, this is a true test for Guts. And I feel like here is where Guts might end up I don't know if Guts will master it here, but there's a chance that he might. But then we got some interesting things about the Skull Knight here. We know that he is a royal. We do. I don't think we've ever found that out before, that the Skull Knight is a royal. And his armor was made by this same dwarf. So this is going to be... So the question is now, who is the Skull Knight? What kingdom did he rule over? Are we going to find out about this? And what... And God, like, what? This is just... This thing, it just gets more curiouser and curiouser by the chapter. It really, or I should say in this case, by the panel. It really, in this case, it's definitely by the panel. Like, there's more questions. Like, the more answers we got in this chapter, the more questions we have. But man, I can't wait to find out more about this. About because I feel like we're gonna get more of the origins of the I feel like in this portion of the manga, this arc, we're gonna get the origins of the Skull Knight. I feel like we're gonna get those questions finally answered. I really, really do. And with that, I think we'll get the origins of the Berserker armor. The true origins, because we're here. We're at the maker. We're at the maker. We just met him. I feel like we'll get a lot of these questions answered. And I think I really think we're gonna. I think Guts. Like the more I'm thinking about it, I feel like this is where Guts is gonna master the Berserker armor, because I don't think Guts can truly go on the next half of his journey without mastering the Berserker armor. I don't think he can do it. I don't. In all honesty, I don't think he can do it without mastering the Berserker armor. I really don't. And I feel like and I'm just thinking about the journey in Casca's mind with the dog, with the Berserker armor dog. I feel like that was kind of a sign to this too. A foreshadowing of this. I'm really curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Berserk content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!